Alright, here it is. The legendary, allegedly, Sarawak laksa. I think I'm saying that right. It's got prawns, it's got omelette, chicken, but the special part of it is the broth, I believe. Good morning. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to Kuching, Sarawak State, Malaysia. And this is the mighty Sarawak River. Those fishing trawlers that you saw just before, they came from, well, I see them sailing past my hotel, which is that one there in the distance. They come from that direction down there, probably about 25 kilometres out to down to the ocean, the open waters of whatever sea that is. Today we're just going to have another poke around the city and maybe I'll leave it as a surprise. But quite nice. Some nice buildings here. This one's very nice. Looks fairly new. And we're going to go over and have a look at that building over there. And there's the big Kuching sign. I'm surprised it doesn't say I heart Kuching, as it does in every city around the world. But as you can see, the obsession with cats, of course, that's made up of cat figures. Why not? Royal Kuching Cruise. Not sure whether that artwork is done by the same artist as in my last video. Can't remember his name. But apparently around the city there's quite a few murals done by that one particular artist. Maybe we'll see them. Maybe. So, it appears we're on the history walk, and this plaque tells us that in 1836 to 1839 the uncle of the Sultan, Raja Muda Hasim, was sent to Kuching to control insurgents who were rebelling against the rule of Bourdain. So there you go. Let's see what other plaques we can find to increase our knowledge of Sarawak. I think those little boats there, if you can see it in the distance, are called sampangs. I'd like to get a ride on one. But now, some history, which I'm going to have to glean most of this from my phone. The old memory's not that great. Here's a little sampang, if I'm correct. Now, Sarawak State doesn't officially have any religion of any description, but it is 61% Christian, and I think only 19% Muslim. Now, interestingly, the majority of the people here are not Malay, but they're the indigenous people of Borneo, who are called, hang on, Bumi Putera. I think that's right. And yeah, they're the majority, 70 something percent, 76.1%. And here is a coffee shop. And I'm going to get a coffee just to get out of this sun. Found this old book on this table here. Very interesting to look through. I'll show you a couple of pictures. Hang on. Old village. Presumably a Kenya warrior dress. That's from a guy from Indonesia. Interesting book to flip through. Alright, pay for my coffee. Let's get out of here. Probably have to put different music underneath the photos. The video of the photos there, I didn't register to the fact that there was music playing. But in the City of Cats, of course, more tributes to cats. Not a bad coffee. Cappuccino. It was good. Ah, there it is. I heart Kuching. I knew it had to be here somewhere. And here's our next bit of history. James Brooke became the first white Raja of Sarawak on 29th of November 1841 as a reward for his part in quelling the rebellion. James Brooke. Sounds English. Probably is. Some of the older buildings of Kuching there. Chinese lettering up above that one. Ooh, and another mural over there. I'll zoom in. Can you see all those figurines carved up there? Very intricately carved. That's where we're going. That place, right there. Over that bridge. And that flagpole that you can see right there with that massive flag on it. And I'm going to guess and say that's the Sarawak state flag. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the tallest flagpole in Southeast Asia. Doesn't every city have a claim of the biggest, the tallest, the longest? What do we got? Sarawak traditional boat cruise. Price per hour. Hello, how are you?
Fine.
A boat cruise.
Yeah, boat cruise.
Which sort of boat? This one?
Our traditional boat cruise, yes. We cruise
Where does it go? Where do we go?
Where anytime. We have every hour.
Every hour. And which way does it go?
We go upriver for 30 minutes.
Yes?
Downriver 30 minutes.
Okay.
In 1 hour.
1 hour.
So this is our price.
19.
19 ringgit. That is for sharing basic.
Okay. And or 30 ringgit for just one.
Private.
Okay. Can I go?
Yeah.
Yeah? When can I go? Now?
Now, minimum was 2.
For private?
Private, yes, private and sharing, minimum 2 person.
Okay. I don't have anyone else.
Yeah.
It's just me.
If you're willing to pay for 2, yeah, you can do it now.
Okay.
Just pay for the ticket.
Pay. So how much do I have to pay for? 30 ringgit?
If you take this, 38 ringgit.
Ah, okay. So even if I go...
If you private is 30, so for 2 is 60.
So even if I go with other person, it's
19.
19, just 19 if I wait for someone else.
Yeah, per person, yes. If
That was confusing. Anyway, we're going on a boat. I think it's called a sampan. I'll try and find out. But here it is with, what's that, a toucan. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Okay.
Okay? Okay, thank you. We're on the boat. Alright. Wonder if we have to put a life jacket on. Don't know. Let's get this thing started. Thought he was going to paddle us. He took that paddle out, but that was just to get us away from the pier. And there's our motor. We're away. So that place over there, which we'll get to eventually, is the state legislature. Did I say that right? House of Sarawak. So it's the, I'm going to say it's the state parliament. Sarawak State Parliament House. Right next to the biggest flagpole in Southeast Asia. We'll get over there for a closer look later on. Nice cool breeze out on the river, Sarawak River. Here's the, now that's called, let me get this out, Darul Hanar Bridge, footbridge, S-shaped footbridge. So to all intents and purposes, it's the Darul Hanar Bridge. You know Darul Hanar. that was our river cruise. Good fun. Very enjoyable. Ah, perfect. Okay, thanks again. Bye-bye. Alright, it's lunchtime. Very hungry. And I've got something special that I want to get for lunch. But it's supposed to be a breakfast item, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it. I know I could get it back at that cafe that I was at. Perhaps I'll go back there. Ah, it's closed. We'll never know. I spoke to the lady and the man at the boat. They told me to come this way to get the special meal that I was told about. Told about by none other. Well, I wasn't told. I'd heard about it. I read about it. And then I read that Mr. Anthony Bourdain himself said that this meal is the breakfast of the gods. But we're going to try it for lunch. Somewhere up here in Chinatown, where there's a Chinese temple and an open air restaurant type thing that has the best. I won't tell you what it is yet. Let's find it first. So here we are, back in Chinatown. There's a Chinese temple. Alright, here it is. The legendary, allegedly, Sarawak laksa. I think I'm saying that right. It's got prawns, it's got omelette, chicken, but the special part of it is the broth, I believe. Yeah, that's nice. That's very nice. Spicy. But nice. I'll let you know the full verdict. Now, it comes with a lime and some chilli. So let's try and get a bit of this chilli in there. Now we'll go with chopsticks, but we'll just scrape a bit in there. We'll just put it all in. Why not? I don't know how much that was, but yeah, a teaspoon of chilli, fresh chilli. Oh yes, and it has noodles and bean shoots. And now it has chili. That's where I got it from. The Sarawak laksa, which I'm not pronouncing correctly. Apparently, because everyone, well, no one can understand what I'm saying, but they get the message in the end. That's all good. That was great. That was, I highly recommend. That's where I got it from. with a can of Coca-Cola. It cost me the grand total of 10 ringgit. Not much. $3, $3.50 Australian, something like that. Not much at all. And it was very, very nice. And do put the chili in. Yeah, it adds to it. Well worth it. Onwards. Little temple there. Chinese temple, which we've seen plenty of. Built in 1886. Round tower. That's what I like to see. Very cool. I wonder if these are new or old. What is this little square anyway? I don't know, but that's not what we're here to see. Let's get on with it. Okay, if you can see that, it's the old courthouse from 1874. The big wide verandas. It's had a shingled roof. Columns all the way round, and a massive tree here. That is huge. So the old courthouse is now a series of restaurants and cafes. It's nice and cool under here. And the big old doors there. And a nice little courtyard. It's a pretty big complex, this old courthouse. Built whenever it was, 1874. 1883, that part. A few shingles falling off, never mind. Now that Sarawak laksa, breakfast of the gods. Okay, if that's all you've got to eat for breakfast, that's not bad. Me, myself, I am a bacon and eggs man every day of the week. Charles Brooke, second Raja of Sarawak, born 1829. Yeah, if you can get me eggs and bacon and eggs, then I'm a pretty happy man. But, probably unsurprisingly, bacon is a little bit hard to come across around these areas. What do we got over here? Besides this flower. Looks like an old fort. The sun is out and it is hot. This is the best day I've seen so far in the state of Sarawak. Bars on the windows. Back around the other side there was a little slit in the side of the building, probably for shooting arrows. Where's the doors? Ah, here they are. 1879. Without even looking at my map, I reckon that's the old fort, and I think part of it is on the other side of the river There's the little slit, yes, angled in. Don't know if you can see it, but you've got room behind there to pull the string back on your bow. Let loose a flurry of arrows down upon the enemy. You probably weren't crossing this bridge. So here it is, as I was saying earlier on, the Jambutan Darul Hana. I'm going to say Jambutan is bridge, Darul Hana. Put a photo on the screen right now. Oh, there's the other part of the fort over there, I'm guessing. And another part over there. Let's go and have a look. And there it is, what I'm calling the State Parliament of Sarawak, with the biggest flagpole in Southeast Asia. Well, there's the big old gates to the what is that? I'm gonna get, I'll have to look at my map, but I'm gonna go, it's a palace. I'm gonna go with that before I look at my map. And right, I'll check it out now. Well, there it is. It's not exactly, well, yeah, I'll give myself 9 out of 10. It's the state governor's residence. It's where he hangs out when he's not state governing, whatever that entails. Right across the road from the State Parliament House. There's a nice little creek running past. So this little mosaic and sculpture here is, the wall is there for, this is where the waterfront, the Pangkalan Batu was located before it was reclaimed to put this great waterfront in. So this mosaic and sculpture is a tribute to the boatmen who row the tambangs on the Sungai Sarawak, which I believe is the Sarawak River. Now that there is a tambang. Now I think I said earlier that I was on a sampan. That was different. That boat on that sculpture there was different. So I'm going to say I'm still right. A sampan and a tambang are two tampang are two different things. I'm guessing. I do a lot of guessing, but hey, it's my channel. Just even though there's music playing, destroying my copyright, just wanted to have a quick look through here. Souvenir shop. Dagger in a sheath. Don't think I could get that on a plane. Oh, all the woodwork stuff. Couple of chairs. The obligatory cats. It's all just souvenirs. Hello. Lots of music. Lots and lots of souvenirs. But it's a bit cooler than walking in the sun. Interesting. Gemstones. Hello, how are you? Very nice things. You make here? You
No.
No? Okay. This is just some of the things you can get in this shop. Sarawak durian candy. Somewhere down there. But there's some very interesting agar wood stick for cigarette. Sorry?
Where you come from?
Come from Australia. Yes. Come to see all the amazing things you have here in Kuching. You live here? You live in Kuching? Yes? You were born here in Kuching? Ah, a long time, yes? Ah, very good. It's a lovely city, it's very nice. Very interesting city. Now, you can get your standard things like wild pepper root. Get things a little bit more offbeat. Not sure what that is. Or that. But that there is exactly what it says. There you go. And it's cheap. 100 grams for 100 ringgit. Dried squid. Shark fin bones. Dried pig tendon. I bet you there's stuff for remedies and whatnot for all sorts of ailments here. Instant bird's nest. Bird's nest beverage. Whatever all these things are in the jars there. I don't know. Interesting shop. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye. Interesting. The things you find. I'm sure my daughter would like some of this stuff. But what? That's the question. Now, somewhere up here there's a Chinese museum. I may or may not go in. So this is definitely the souvenir street. But there has been some other interesting things that I haven't been able to show you. Like, hello, how are you?
Hello, good.
Gambia. So I guess I have shown you. It's for a man's performance. Let's leave it at that. Ah, there it is. That's what I had. Could that be the Chinese museum up ahead? Let's check it out. Alright, this is the oldest temple, supposedly the oldest temple in all of Sarawak. It's called Tuapek Kong. May date back to the 1770s. They're not 100% sure. Let's have a quick look around. That's stunning. Carving there. A nice little spot to relax, get away from the hustle and bustle. Not that there's much hustle and bustle in Kuching. There really isn't. This is a pretty laid back sort of town, a city, for nearly half a million residents. I don't know where they all are, but they're not hanging around where I've been. So the Tua Pek Kong Temple. This temple faces water and mountains, ensuring good feng shui for its devotees. It has presided over the Kuching Bazaar since 1770, but has been renovated many times. The main image represents Lo Hong Pek, or its great uncle. At the time of the Japanese invasion in 1941, the temple survived unscathed though nearby buildings were demolished by bombs. So there you go, maybe it was good lucky feng shui. Got it through the bombings of World War II. The Riverside Shopping Complex, right next to the Hilton Hotel and the Riverside Majestic. I haven't been inside a modern shopping complex here in Kuching. Let's go and have a look. Okay, there is not much going on here. Mr. DIY, which is exactly what it says. Women's hairdressers with no customers. And a clothing store. Alright. Not much to see here. Yet another cat statue. Kuching North City Hall sponsored this one. Obsessed with cats. But I said yesterday, in my last video, that there was plenty of cats. I think I've only seen 2, in all honesty, and they were in like the first hour of when I got here, so that's why I said there was plenty of cats. But since then, nothing. Have found a McDonald's. I'm hot. It's very hot. I don't know the temperature. I'll let you know. Hang on. 29. Feels like 32. No, it doesn't. Feels like about 37. So, I'm going to take a seat and see what happens. Oh dear. Look what happened. Thought I was getting one. No wonder it's so expensive. Cheers. Perfect. So, from Kuching, Sarawak State, Malaysia, that's going to do for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. Give me a big fat thumbs up if you did. I'll see you on the next one. Maybe a road trip. See you soon. Bye bye.